YouTube and Facebook. So I'm going to I wonder if I should bother doing that. No, I'm not. Yes, I did. I told Facebook I would do it. Schedule a live video. Go live. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn this off, and I think over there will take over. Hope so. Oh. Access to live. Well, I think this is working. Cole from San Francisco there. Oh, my heavens. See what have I got here. I'm trying a new little system tonight, so it's going to be a little bit more complicated for me. But it should be better camera work. Yeah, that's good. I'm using one camera for YouTube and Facebook. And sure enough, the Facebook's got me. I think this is the Facebook. The Facebook's got me left-handed. YouTube's got me right-handed. Oh, that's all right. And I found that another good thing today, I have a song I want to do tonight, and I can just put the lyric right up on the front of the screen in front of my little face and read it. I can read it. So I hope I didn't lose all my YouTube, all my Facebook friends. It's 1:26. I'm just trying to figure out where'd they go. Somebody's calling me. Post this video to keep it public. All right, we'll post this video to keep it public. Excuse me, I'm just dealing with the technicalities of all this. And 579 people online contact. I don't have the people. No, I'm not turning off the chat tab, but I'm not getting it. Let me see. Did I lose everybody? I hope the hell not. But what I'm not seeing is all the people on Facebook. Did I lose you? I wonder if this situation is too complicated. Give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second to work on this. It's live now, 5 hours. Yeah, comment is Leonhart. I'm going to put hi, everyone. I'm on. Press enter to post. I don't see any signs of people. I'm going to close the chat window for a second. Chat sounds, collapse all chat tabs, hide groups, turn off chat tabs, turn off active status, turn on voice calls. No, I'm not going to do any of that. But I just don't see any of with this new, it's a new Facebook setup, and I don't see any of the old familiar new message. No, I don't see any new message. Let's see. Create new group, no. Options, no. What I don't see, allow viewers to rewind. Disable stream. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. Give me more than a second. More. So they wanted to more polls, questions, video clipping. No, we don't want to do that. Stream health. Create. Let's create. So let's create. Page connects your ad, group, event, marketplace, listening, fundraising. No. Friend requests. Notifications. Christopher Smith, comment on your videos a few seconds ago. So Christopher Smith, Tommy Bridges likes your video. That was the first one I just put up. The one that I took off and I started this live at home. But it's telling me, oh, I think I lost you all. I think that's what happened. I think when I turned it off, I lost you guys. That's what I think. Quick step. No, where you find your videos, live videos. I just put, no, I'm not going to end the video. Cancel. Well, see, that's just my normal. I had some peanuts beforehand, and that's what always happens. Default Pro, disable live commentary. No, if it's playing watch in a watch party, the host of the watch party won't be able to go down, won't be able to go live and commentate. Allow viewers to rewind. Stream setup. Well, I don't know that I like this. I may have to go right back here on my phone. I'm going to go right back on my phone now because something's missing. This is the new setup. Event logs, audio. But I don't see that, which I live for, which the allows. I don't see it. All right, I'm going off here and going back on. Goodbye this way. Goodbye this camera. I'll do you some other time. Yep, leave. Well, isn't that a revolting situation? That's too bad. Well, we'll see. It's still on the Facebook page. It's a new Facebook live studio, they call it. Just popped up today, so I said, oh, of course I'm going to use that. Set me free. I've been walking around and suddenly I really start to miss R&B. I miss that big broad smile. Ain't seen it for a while. But in my heart it seems to stay, and I hope it will never fade away. Stupid baby bird. The world to me. His spirit set me free, and I've been walking round and suddenly I really start to miss R.B. I'm really bugged. I'm bugged that I screwed up the Facebook thing and nobody knows where I am. And I share screen. No, that's not, we're going to cancel that. We're not going to do that. Still trying to get this together. Still trying to see if I can find my Facebook viewers, because help with this page, homepage, timeline, chat and messages. Yeah, there you go, chat and messages. See what they say about that. How do I found it? No. That's not what I want. You haven't finished your comment yet. Do you want to leave without finishing? Stay on this page. Stay on this page. No, I won't leave without finishing. But what about the new people coming in? How about all those lovely new people who want to come in and talk? I live for this. No, I'm not here. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going off of YouTube right now. And I'm going to go back on live. Well, folks, it didn't work. Leave site. I'm gone. I know I've lost you all now. You've all gone your own way. But I really tried to have a nice system where I could use one camera, one good camera for both Facebook and YouTube. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So if anybody wants to come back, you lost Facebook. Yes, I did, Bill. I see I did. Switzerland calling on you. On live on West End Avenue. I visited Mel Lewis a few times. He lived 325 West End Avenue until he died. Looks very similar. Yeah, it is very similar. I knew Mel well. Let me see. Mel came to my wedding. Him and Billy Cobham. Yeah. You lost Facebook. Well, I'm back. I think I'm back on Facebook now, Bill. Now, how do you know that? You're watching everything too. You still here? Nope. Not only is Facebook on, but where is your Mac award? Oh, excuse me. Thank you. It's right here. It's right here. Excuse me. Thank you. Because I know how seriously you take that, Doug. You would understand the importance of my 1997 Mac award. You know, there it is. Must I read it again? 1997 jazz instrumentalist instrumentalist singer, Jay Leonhart. That's me. That's me. And as I tell everyone, I posed for this. That's I had to get really strong in the chest. You can see. Let me see. What was I wearing? Not much, but um, obviously it's. And holding the star was the hard part because that's a heavy star. And they made me stand there while they sculpted the whole picture for 6 days. You think that's easy? Huh. Bill Crow's now watching. Everybody's back. I thought it would swing back good. I just lost a whole lot of viewers when I brought my phone upstairs and then tried to get fancy and switch to YouTube. So I tried to switch to Facebook on the computer on a new thing they have, live studio. Well, it was a dead studio because they didn't have any comments. Exactly. High end. Thank you, Doug. I'm glad somebody understands all this. Clicked on your YouTube photo circle and live now broadcast comes right up. No kidding. Amazing. Amazing. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay. That first song, which you probably everybody on YouTube missed. For hi Jamie, how are you? How's everything out there? I sang my tribute to Ray Brown. Only the YouTubers got it. It's somewhere in the depths of Facebook, someplace. I think it's there. And what I liked is when I saw all the on the new studio. If like John Plant is just tuned in, I can just click on his face and it comes up. The whole friend thing comes up, and who he is and exactly what he does and all that kind of stuff. So if my memory is failing, which of course it is not, it'll remind me. But one cute little thing here. Let me see. Where's my cursor? It's over there. And I did learn how to put the lyrics to a song right up on the screen. Oh, it's so good. Now it needs to be a little larger so I can see it from here. So you'll excuse me. Here's a song I wrote. I don't remember why I wrote it or when I wrote it, but it's big and I can read it, so I'm going to do that. If I can't see the monitor on Facebook, on YouTube and Facebook, I can. Let's make a little bit more center here. But you all did get the tribute downstairs, and that's the important. Whoops, the light's too bright. Let's turn it off. "50 miles to the..." Oh, that's right. 50 miles to... I haven't played a song ever. I don't know when if I ever recorded this song. 50 miles to the... Oh, this is songs about when I went to Mexico. And when I went to Mexico, right after the Playboy Club, I got very, 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 very sick from the food. Now, it's not that the food is bad, but the bacteria is different. And when your North American body takes on Mexican bacteria, you get sick. You get very, very sick. But before I do that, I'm just going to check to see if the levels are right, because if I just turn it down sufficiently, sound, okay, that should be all right. Balance, oh no, input, watch, boom, it gets up too high. I'm going to put it down in the middle there, and maybe that'll make it all sound good. Chat with 3 people, and I mean this. It says, well, how am I going to chat? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to chat on the computer while I'm doing all this stuff. So anyway, I want to. Don't worry, the show's going to get. It's going to get so much better. All right, I'll move. Maybe I'll just keep it here. No, it won't work. I'll have to put it out of the way a little bit. Believe me, I earned that. I deserve it. I may never get to do this song, but that's a good enough thing. Remember Jack Benny used to walk out and he'd take the violin. Anybody remember Jack? Anybody remember Jack Benny besides Bill Crow and me? He used to walk out and put his violin to his chin and start to play, and then he'd put it down and talk about something else and then he Rochester. What was oh, I can't do imitations of people, but I sure admire people who can. If I worked at it, I'd have to work a whole other career to have to start doing imitations of people. You have to be very astute, and I'd like to do that. So maybe I'll start working on imitations just for the fun of it. 50 miles to the border. 50 miles to the border. Just an hour to go. Me and Margarita say goodbye to Mexico. 9 days in the heartland on an eating, drinking spree. Now Montezuma's got the best of me. Stop at every station when emergencies occur. Peasant lady stares at me, so I stare back at her. I'm asking for directions, but the people only shrug, watching me do battle with the bug. Heat is dancing, prancing, rising from the desert floor. Cactus and iguanas say goodbye forevermore. No more living water, enchiladas so suspect, leaving my insides completely wrecked. No more living water, enchiladas so suspect, leaving my insides completely wrecked. Haven't played this song in about 30 years. It was on some album I did, but I don't remember the album either. So there. Just have to go buy them all. Stop and ask the cowboy for directions to the border. He can see I'm in distress and laughs at my disorder. Pesos in my pocket, throw them in the desert sand. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. Sand across the highway, cactus everywhere. Dirty mountains passing by, windswept, bald and bare. I've got to keep on moving on. I've got to keep on rolling, 'cause Montezuma's dancing in my colon. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sand across the highway. Whoops, just did that line. Speeding down the highway, but I can't go fast enough. I've got fantasies of customs agents, oh please, going through my stuff. Pesos in my pocket, throw them in the desert sand. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. But as I sing that song, I don't want to in any way encourage the kind of rough treatment certain political leaders have been giving the Mexicans. For New York has hundreds of thousands, if not a million, people of Mexican descent here who are sensational citizens. They're just they do their work. They work hard. They're friendly. They're encouraging, and like they get in no trouble at all. They never get in any trouble. At least not that I ever hear about. A Mexican robbed a bank. A Mexican. No, you never read about it. You never hear about it. And they're Donald Trump's favorite. Oh, I didn't say that. I meant not to ever say that name, and I'm not going to say it again. But they're someone's favorite person to pick on. Anyway, boy, have I learned something. I can see the lyrics sitting right there on the screen on my big television. I don't think it's a television. I do believe it is a computer. So anyway, that's Me and Margarita is the name of that song. It's on some album someplace. I must have recorded that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I've never recorded it. Gee, what I'm going to do from now on is prepare a list of songs and have the lyrics all sitting, waiting, and just click on them. They'll come up. Here you go. Hi, big fella. You sit over there. There should be a stand. I'll have to make a special stand for my ward. David Gray is watching. Jeff Franzel. When all this clears up, I want to play with you and Vito. Of course you do. Of course you do. Everybody wants to play with Vito. Maria Lewis is watching. Hi, Maria. Jeff Franzel. Let's see what the folks over at YouTube are talking about right now. And you know what was great is there was a split screen thing you could do, and you could show the whole screen so the people on Facebook supposedly could see what the YouTube people were asking. I'll work on this. I'll promise. I'll work on it. At dinner with Jack Benny, George Burns once removed an imaginary. This is a little chat on YouTube. At dinner with Jack Benny, George Burns once removed an imaginary dust from Jack's shoulder and kept the joke up for 2 days. Supposedly, Jack was on the floor laughing and laughing again and again. Yeah. Well, let me see. He mailed an empty box to Jack, giving him the dust back. Jack fell down laughing again. Oh, God. That's pretty good. I have a picture of me and Mel Torme over in the corner there. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. I could shed a little light on the subject and you can see it. Matter of fact, I'll just go over and get it. I just rip it off if I can, but my wife puts these things up pretty sturdily, so I usually can't get them off. I got it. I'll never get it back. I'll never get it back on. Me, it's Torme and me. Look at that hair. Look at that brown hair. Isn't that beautiful? And he's holding the mic to me as I'm scatting and singing with him. Isn't that nice? Tilt it down, tilt it up. What's the best way? Down, I guess. It's pretty good. Mel, do you know I won a trophy? Would you like me my trophy, Mel? Well, nice to meet you. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I can't pronounce my words when I do that. If my sister's watching, she's got to be on the floor right now. She's a great ventriloquist. Of course, my sister would be a ventriloquist. Why not? A lawyer and a ventriloquist. Anyway, what was the story about Mel? Oh, Mel used to, I swear, he used to do Jimmy Stewart to me. Oh, I don't know how he did it. I can't, as I say, I can't do it. But it would really, really crack me up all the time. He would absolutely make me die. And he would do it in the middle of a show. He would just turn around to me and start. And I couldn't help myself. And yes, it was a fun game, and it was, but he would do Jimmy Stewart, wow, 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 I tell you. And but his was perfect. Mine wasn't. And I would try to continue on, and sometimes I'd just stop playing right in the middle of the show until he stopped crapping around with me, and then I'd go back to playing because he knew he could do that to me. Look how young I was. Can you see that picture? Look at that. Look at that boy. Mel's holding the microphone to me as I'm probably on Lady Be Good. We used to split scat on Lady Be Good, and he was very generous with me. Now I'll put this down here. Remind you that because of that, I won a trophy. I was the, never mind. Okay, I think some of you understand. John DeMarco's watching. Jeff Franzel, nice, played a lot with him, and Les Brown. With Mel, Jeff. Yeah, he could be hell on big bands. So the way he rehearsed big bands was embarrassing. He was like ready for a battle with them, and they all hated him by the end of it. Other than that, it was fine. I just played along with him. Loved me. Bethers. Hi, Beth. Beth is my neighbor down the street. And she has hired me for sensational gigs at the, we first started working at the Thalia Follies. Isaiah Sheffer's Thalia Follies. Isaiah Sheffer. Oh, do I miss him. And what a character. And Beth would play piano with us. Beth is on for you YouTubers who can't see the list, there's got to be a way to do this where I can split them up. I'm going to practice so everybody can see everybody's lists. Beth and Beth, we're playing these big shows at the National Arts Club, and she writes for the bass like a cello, and it's very complex stuff. And here I am at my advanced age learning to play all of this difficult stuff on the bass. Well, I've heard many older bass players do this, so it's really no big deal at all. None whatsoever. If you can do it, you can do it. If you want to learn it, you'll learn it. And we've had such fun, and now she's watching tonight. Hello, Beth. And Beth is a beautiful musician, beautiful writer, and is a fabulous writer. Beautiful piano player. And she's here in New York City. And she was a pilot. And you know what? So was I. I was a pilot too. So we share her. I think her email is pilot one, but pilot tone it comes out. Okay, Beth. John DeMarco's watching. Jeff Franzel, nice. Played a lot with him, with Les Brown. Loved him. Okay, that's what. Mel, you must be talking about Mel. Encyclopedia of Jazz. Roger Trim is watching. Jeff Franzel, what a career you have had. Yeah, well, I still hope to have some more, Jeff, just like you. John DeMarco, play pretty. Okay, I will. Jeff Franzel, yes. Kitty Scribell, I love you, Jay. I love you too, Kitty. How you feeling? Chatted with him and Louis Bellson. You said catted, but it must be chatted. Marcia Lewis. I love it when we put a message in and then we hit it and it sends and it's all wrong. And the people have to say, what are you drinking? Speaking of drinking, did I tell you, I once had somebody in Japan bought 41 of my records online. Now, they sell them for a lot in Japan, so maybe that was real. But I thought somebody got drunk and their head just fell down on the return button. Bye. Hi, Tegan. How you doing, Tegan? Thank you, Beth. Joe Grable's watching. We can see it. Okay, good. Ray Hoffman. There's got to be a way to get everybody in this together. Doug, my friend Doug Romoff, post Facebook, just said, where has your Mac award gone? And so I see, he realized its importance. He realized my Mac award is important. I mean, here's my Mac award and my golf award. Hi, how are you? Did you have a nice time on the golf course? Thank you. Okay. Okay. I guess it's time to get back. Boy, but I've learned now that I can just go into my computer and go into my songs and take out the words to songs and put them up on the. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, well, I won't do it tonight. I won't bother you with it tonight. I'll actually prepare that. I'll prepare that. And then tomorrow, when I'm suddenly just so up on my lyrics, you'll go, what happened? And maybe I'll tell you the truth is I'm probably reading them off of that big screen. Just like they do, but play something, anything. Play something, anything. Shut up and play something. Fine. I'm having a nice time talking. I'm sorry. You can deal with that. Okay. Maria Lewis has forced me back to the bass. Somebody hum the melody. Then does the bridge go? I don't know how good. I think it's the bridge to some other song. But that was part of a song which we won't tell anybody because the computers will not pick it up because the bass is playing the melody, and they don't think the bass plays the melody. So that's what I should do: just play the melodies on the bass. And I think I'll try that to see if I get questioned on anything showing up. Let me see. That's fun. Those two melodies, when I was tuning up in the studios, I always tended to go. And stuck with me. No, I should really learn them. I'm not telling the name of them because if the computer hears me say the name of them, maybe I'll get a notice from YouTube and everybody else. But I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to work on little solos. I don't know why I picked Broadway songs like that, but I like them. I guess because I love the songs. I'm not a big Broadway guy, but I do love Broadway. I mean, I don't go to a lot of Broadway. You know, when you're a bass player in New York and you're raising two kids and sending them to the most expensive schools they can find, God bless them. You don't go to a lot of Broadway shows except the ones you play. And I played a lot of Broadway shows. I actually did. We had a whole another discussion. I woke up one morning in a gray and cold motel room. Did not know where I was at all. It took a while for I could remember. It was the 13th of September. And outside was the first cold day of fall. Worked late last night. The party went to 5 a.m. I must have played the same songs 50 times. The people had the time of their lives. The men all dance with each other's wives. Bartenders pour their drinks and squeeze their limes. And I play society music, sweet society music. Play the songs the people want to hear. Old step, new step, foxtrot and a two-step. All the songs of yesteryear. The party comes to order. You start off with cold porter. The people dance, they're never shy. High society dancing, it's like thoroughbred horses prancing around the ring to catch the judge's eye. The ladies in their latest fashion. The men conceal their passion. They drink and they dance the night away. The music fast and music's cheerful. The men and women, they whisper earfuls, but somehow I never hear a word they say. Cause I'm so busy with society music. Sweet society music. Play the songs that people want to hear. Old step, new step, foxtrot, two-step. All the songs of yesteryear. The evening drags on by. You get so tired that you cry. Cannot wait to climb down off that stand. Finally comes the dawn. The trumpet player's chops are gone. It's time to close that Steinway Grand. But I'm too tired to roam. It's time to roam. It's time to go home. But I'm too tired to roam. I've got to find myself a motel and go to bed. So I find myself a place, lock the car, grab the bass, go inside, lay down my weary head, and I dream about society music. Oh, society music. Play the songs that people want to hear. Dream about the party and the fancy trimming. Dream about all those dancing women. Play the songs of yesteryear. Yes, I dream about fighting music. Dream about the rich people and their riches. Dream about all those fancy, pretty songs of yesteryear. Bum, 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 bum. See, not only am I bass player, I'm a thespian. Did you notice how I acted out the part? It just occurred to me to fall asleep while playing the bass. It's very nice. Hope the rest of you haven't fallen asleep. Did you fall asleep, young fella? No, 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 no. Okay. I can see we're in the mood for more music, so let's just play something else. Any requests? If you have a request, just put it there. It'll pop up in 2 seconds. Nice tune. Thanks for sharing Society Music. Well, thank you, Jan. You're welcome. My pleasure, indeed. Any requests that I know? Joe Cahoon. Joe Cahoon, how are you, Joe Cahoon? Good. Well, no requests. Nobody's that interested. I understand. Play anything you want. Just be quiet and play. Just don't talk anymore. But wait, that's the fun for me. The fun for me is also playing. I love my chops are getting back really in good shape. 50 miles to the border. Oh, I'm going to do that one again. That one's going to live. Here's a true story. Flight 861. Oh God. Tell you what, if you tune in tomorrow, I'll put that song on the screen. I'll do it tomorrow night, I promise. But this is tonight. The song's tonight. This actually happened to me. I pull into a parking lot. I take my bass out of the car and oh so gently lay it on the ground. The parking lot attendant calls out. I go over to him, but I see a funny look. I pull into a parking lot. I take my bass gently on the ground. Oh my God. It's got to rhyme with ground. I pull into a parking lot. I take my bass out of the ground. Roll so gently lay it on the ground. I wait for the attendant. In the meanwhile, pet the friendly German shepherd that is sniffing all around. The parking lot attendant calls out. I go over to him, but I see a funny look upon his face. He's trying to be nonchalant as behind my back, his friendly German shepherd's peeing on my bass. I turn around, I see the hound, I simply flabbergasted. This is a disgrace. Unless, of course, it is a message from the gods of cosmic commentary on the way. I play the bass. But then I realize, of course, this is no accident. This is a message, it's a sign. This strange event was only meant to indicate that happiness, good luck, and good fortune would be mine. I turn around, I see the hound, I'm simply flabbergasted. Why, this is a disgrace. Unless, of course, it is a message from the gods of cosmic commentary on the way. I play the bass. But then I realize, of course, I really do believe it. It helps me feel much better. It helps to lessen my dismay. But the simple fact is that the German shepherd peed upon my. But the simple fact is that the German shepherd peed upon. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon my face. This must be my lucky day. Stop. If anybody could follow that song with all the mistakes, you're a better man than I. You see, doing so many different songs every night, the it's like stirring soup. The lyrics get all jumbled up in my head because I'm bouncing from one to another, and the little neurons are going, "Oh my God!" And my neurons are in a panic. They're going, "Oh, wait! We'll get that song. We'll get that song. Wait, hold on." And I can't wait. I've got to have it right. But the neurons will say, "No, it's over here. It's over here." And they're running around finding the words and sending them up. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to be calm, pretty cool, and my neurons are running around. Would you stop? Would you do something we know? No, it won't happen that way. Anyway, listen, I've done 2 songs, so don't complain. I did 2. I did relatively all right. Any chance for nuclear? So nostalgic. The George Bush days. Oh, you really insist on that? Well, let me just sit. I tell you what I'm going to look for nuclear. I'm going to look for it, and if I can find it, because I always screw it up. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it right now. I'm going to put on my little search engine, NUKULAR, and we're going to see Tulips Nuclear. Oh, I've actually got the music to it, but not the words. I'll bring it up here. Okay, let's open it and see what it looks like. Hello, are you opening? Yes, there it is. Oh, the words are too small. The words are too small. I'll look around. Let me look around in my. I have a file, a folder called Jay's Songs, and boy, is it chock full. Stuff that I'll never do. Ooh. Is that it? Looks like it might be. I hope it's not the music. No, it's the music. I don't really want the music. No, I can't do it tonight. All right, that's my assignment for tomorrow. Janine, that's my assignment for tomorrow. Nuclear. I'll write the words out. I know there's someplace here, but I can't find it. I can't really do it. I'll screw it up, and I've already screwed up enough songs tonight. I'd rather not screw any more songs up. Serena Kappas is my niece, Serena Kappas. Is Aria watching too, Serena? Hi, Uncle Jay. Hope you guys are all doing okay. You know, we are okay. We are okay. We don't, you don't have to really, tell you the truth. But with the way things are going economically in New York City, they're giving you a 3-month break on rent. But my wife, in her wisdom, paid the full rent today. She says that's what we're going to do. There's other places and people who we can do. Michael De Clemente is watching. Carrie Furlong is watching. Hi, Carrie. Let's see. Joe Cahoon. Ed Rack. Florida. Where are you at? You're Florida, right? Your bicycle shop is, or whatever that store is now. I drive past it. I can't even look at it anymore. I don't like when things change. But who the hell does? That's a good song. Who likes it when things change? So I'll tell you what, I'm going to look through my script of my show, Baltimore. Oh, all right. I'll do the opening song to Baltimore because it's fun. I'm going to make a twofer out of this. I did that last night. All right. I got my plan. I got my plan now. Janine, I'm sorry about that. I'll have to have it for tomorrow. Let me write it down. Let me write myself a note right now. Tomorrow. excuse me, tomorrow. If you're around tomorrow, Janine, if you can't see it, then tape it. Janine Frank, who I'm talking to, lives in California. She's watching this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She's obviously home, like the rest of us. I keep forgetting that it's not just New York that's all screwed up. It's everybody, all of us. And it's nice for them to keep the old folks inside for a while till the hospital things settle down. So then when we go outside and get it, the hospitals will be clear. They'll be ready for us. Good night, Jay. Good night, Jan. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the effort, Janine says. And Janine has booked me on plenty of good gigs. And it's been a little slow recently, but we're getting back in business, I'm sure. I have a feeling. The octogenarian set will be plowing right through it. You don't really know anything till you're 80 anyway. So that means I've got a year to wait. Now, can I possibly remember what song was I was going to do? No, I can't. Oh, yes, I remember the two of them. Down in the south where I come from, it's cold in the winter that turn head numb. From black to cold for cotton, an apple I round on the ground get rotten. Down in the south where I come from, just below the Mason-Dixon line, no mint juice, just Yankee wine. Rednecks hiding out in the hill, comes down to get drunk, looking for a thrill. Down in the south where I come from, red dust spot from the big steel mill, a red dust settle on your windowsill. Breathe enough up till your lungs are filled. You could die with any luck you will. Red dust from the big steel mill, red dust settle on your windowsill. Breathe enough up till your lungs are filled. You could die with any luck you will. Down in the south where I come from, it gets cold in the winter that turn hen. From black to cold for cotton, apple line round on the ground get rotten. Fight with the Yankee, be long for cotton. Down in the south where I come from, down in the south where I come from. Of course, that's Balmer Merlin. That's where I'm from. And I can't think of what the other song was now. I had another song roughly in mind. Maybe I left it something around about. Down in the south where I come from. Well, maybe. Oh, when I was no, that's wrong key. When I was a little boy. When I was, there it is. When I was a little boy, growing up in Baltimore, I used to tell my mama everything. I tell her everything and more. She said said, son, you can do anything if you set yourself a goal. But whatever you do, boy, don't lose your soul. As I prepared to leave the nest, growing up in Baltimore, I got to tell mama less and less than I ever did before. I thought it was my turn to fly, like an Oreo. She said, fly to the sky, boy, but don't lose your soul. Every day, my mama would pray. 6 children going every which way for the devil. We was mighty fine prey. We was Billy, John, Boy, Jean, Valerie, and Jay. As I was turning 23, or was it 24, I went out to see a world I never saw before, playing jazz and rock and roll. Drinking lights, getting stoned, playing jazz and rock and roll. Drinking lights, getting stoned, and losing my soul. Got to feeling bad enough. I got to feeling bad enough. I went back to Baltimore. I tried to climb up into the nest I'd left before. But the winter winds had come and gone. I pulled the nest down from the tree, and the only person going to save the soul was a person named me. Every day, my mama would pray. 6 children going every which way for the devil. We was mighty fine prey. We was Billy, John, Boy, Jean, Valerie, Jane. Nowadays I'm 79 and my hair is growing thin. Still I'm sitting waiting for the good times to begin. Mama's long gone now. She's reached her final goal. She's saying, do what you want, boy, but don't lose your soul. Every day my mama would pray. 6 children going every which way for the devil. We was mighty fine prey. We was Billy, John, Boy, Jean, Valerie, and Jay. Every day my mama would pray. Six children going every day for the devil. We was mighty fine prey. We was Billy, John, Boy, Jean, Billy, John, Boy, Jean, Valerie, and Jay. I thought I knew that one by heart. I didn't think I'd stop in the middle of it, but I did. Yeah, there's a. Where did I see it? Robert Frost did write in settings beautiful and rustic. He wrote of rolling hills and green terrain. While poor me, I must do my writing in the chaos of the city, sometimes even on the subway train. How am I to ever learn about the woodlands and the falling leaves of autumn and such things sublime, when I must spend all of my life trucking around this dirty city, doing what I can to earn a dime, dime, dime. How did Robert Frost make payments on that little country house of his? Where did he get the dough? Could he go down to the country store and sell a poem, saying, here's a nice one I wrote about the snow? Surely no, he must have had a sponsor of some sort, perhaps a lady friend who simply rolled in bread. The lady friend is saying, now, Bob, why don't you take a long, long walk and write whatever pops into your head, head. She say, Bobby, don't you worry about the mortgage. No. Don't Don't you worry about the bills that dreamer. Bobby, why don't you go around and show them? Poem about the fences, about the neighbors and the rolling hills. Bobby, don't you worry about the dishes. Don't you even touch those pans. Bobby, no, it is not good that an artist like yourself should be walking around this world with dishpan hands. So you see, old Bob was free to follow through his fancies, wander through the woods behind the muse. Boy, if I had Bobby's life, I could follow through my fancies. Oh, to be in Bobby's shoes. Boy, if I had Bobby's life, I could be a hero. Go out and find my fortune and my fame. The only trouble is I hear from people who have found it is that everything in life stays just the same, same, same. Just the same. Yeah, the coronavirus will teach you that. No escaping that one. Either you hunker down or you're in trouble. It's now 8:13, folks. That's enough. Mel's going to say goodnight. Good night, Mel. Good night, Jay. My trophy's going to say goodnight.
Good night. Good night, you all. Take it easy. Take it easy, Mel. Take it easy.
And I'm going to say goodnight. One of your best. Love, Robert Frost. Thank you. Please don't forget. Oh, Grady Tate, Earthquake song. Yeah. All right. Alan Hubble. I'll look at that. I forgot about that, didn't I? Let me write that down. Grady Tate. I haven't done that in so long. I don't know if I can. I'll find Grady Tate. I'll have to listen to the record. You know, I actually have LPs of all my records up in that closet up there. That's where they are. Grady Tate Nuclear. Okay. Okay, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Sometimes I'm better prepared than others. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I was just thinking how if you don't do a song for a while and you wrote it, how your mind works, just fools with it and puts new meanings into it and new words and stuff, and you start singing it all of a sudden. Where'd that come from? Well, your mind was thinking about that song while you weren't paying attention to it, saying, this would be nice here. This put this there, and you start singing, and all of a sudden you're singing new lyrics like, please, let's keep this like it was. And the mind says, well, all right, I'll do it, but I don't really want to. They like to come up with new thoughts and new things. So I better write some new songs. I think that's the answer. Better write some new songs. Thanks to everybody on YouTube. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8:15. Thank you. Oh, you're over there. Thank you. See you later.